Hello, I'm David Martone, Executive Chef at Classic Thyme Cooking School, and we're here for Cooking Time. Maybe I need a little background music. Everybody has a band these days. Emerald has his band, so I put together my own band. Nice little bit of background music. We start off. It gives a nice mood, nice feel for things. We're going to do some nice holiday cooking today, and just want to get everybody happy and in a good mood and have a lot of fun. Andrew, why don't you join us? Thanks for the music. Actually, my band is my son, Andrew. And I'm here with Andrew and Kara, and we're going to do some holiday cooking because I think that holiday cooking goes with family tradition. And without tradition, you have no soul. So we have a lot of traditions about cooking and things we make. And I'm going to start off by doing a dish called cipolline. Cipolline are little flat onions that are from Italy. And some people eat them raw. They're nice and sweet. My mother-in-law, my kid's grandmother, we call her Nana, loves cipolline to make them. Doesn't like to eat them, but likes to make them because one of her brothers, Uncle Lud, likes cipolline. So when we have a big holiday meal, she always makes cipolline for Uncle Lud. And she actually makes something for everybody, something special. I'm going to put a little olive oil in our pan, and then I'm going to put our cipolline onions, and we're going to brown them a little bit in our pan. While we get those browning, we'll get a couple of other dishes going together. We've got a whole lot of stuff going on today. We're going to do some artichokes. I've got a couple artichokes already cut up, and I want to just show you how we slice those up and trim them. Artichokes are my favorite, and Nina, my mother, makes those at every big holiday special for me. Kids pick on them a little bit, but not a big favorite, but always a favorite for me. And that's why around the holidays we have so many different dishes because everybody gets something special. Lower this down a little bit. With artichokes, when we cut them, they oxidize quickly. So we have a little pot with some lemon water in it to keep them from turning brown too quickly. So we're going to cut the stem off, and you'll see that stem is nice and crisp, and I dip that in a little bit of the lemon water to keep it from browning quickly. And then I'm just going to slice down the top. It's like a big flower bud, actually. And we're going to stuff these artichokes. I've been eating these since I'm a kid, and my mother could get me to jump through a hoop when she made artichokes. I don't think you guys would be so eager to do that. We spread them open a little bit, and we're going to actually make a stuffing for them. So why don't you guys just dip that in there and mix it around a little bit. You can wipe your hands on this while I take a look at our cipolline. I want to get our cipolline browning nicely. How are they doing? The lemon actually helps to keep them crisp and green looking. And it keeps the flavor crisp also. Shake all of this water out of them. And then we'll make a little bit of a breadcrumb and cheese stuffing with a little bit of garlic. Andrew, would you dump that in the sink and then leave that pot right in the sink? Okay. Have our artichokes here. Okay. Let's take some breadcrumbs. And we'll take some grated cheese. This is Pecorino Romano cheese, different than Parmesan. It's a grating table cheese, and it's made with sheep's milk. Hence the word pecorino, which means sheep. I'm going to put a little bit of some chopped garlic in it. We love garlic. Looks good. You always want to season this up, so I'm going to put a little bit of fresh pepper in it. And Kara, why don't you put a couple of pinches of salt in there? I want to keep putting some pepper in. A little bit more. Great. Now we're just going to mix this all up. I'm going to put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in here, which will give it a wonderful flavor. And a little splash of white wine. Just want to add a little bit of moisture to this so that when we put it in our artichokes, we have a little added moisture. Okay. Now here's the job you guys are going to do. We want to take these artichokes, put our bowl right here, and if Andrew, if you could hold these leaves open a little bit, and Kara, you can put some breadcrumb stuffing. Actually, use your fingers and just stuff them all between all of the leaves. Okay? You guys work on that. And I'm going to go over here and check our chipolline. Just want to flip these all over. They're starting to brown nicely. There are two types of chipolline. These are the white. There are also a pink type. The pink type are a bit more, actually a lot more bitter than the white. And the reason we cook them similarly is because we're going to make kind of a sweet and sour taste to them. We're going to cook them with a little sugar and some vinegar. When I'm doing the white, I use a balsamic vinegar. When I'm doing the pink, which actually I don't see the pink too much anymore in this area, but I still see them in local markets in Brooklyn, mainly in the Italian sections. The pink, I'll use red wine vinegar. As you can see, when we go to the overhead, they're starting to brown nicely. And now, to help with the caramelization, I want to add a little bit of sugar to them. I'm going to sprinkle the sugar right over the top of these. And we're going to deglaze our pan with some balsamic vinegar. And then I want to add some chicken stock. If you want to keep this a vegetarian dish, simply use a vegetable stock in place of the chicken stock. I'll check those every once in a while to make sure that all the liquid hasn't evaporated out. And I'm actually going to move these off to a back burner so we can get a lot of things going at the same time. We'll check them from time to time. Next up, how you guys doing? Good. Good? When you think you're all done, go back and pack them again, because they have to be really, really packed. So even after they're packed, just open these up like this. And this ensures that you have a really nice stuffed artichoke. Once you're done, you put a big mound on you pull them open, and you just push this all in, right into all of the leaves. So yeah, do them all, then go back and work them again. Then we'll be sure to have nice stuffed artichokes. Next up is broccoli rabe. Uncle Louie likes broccoli rabe, so Nana makes little Uncle Louie, not big Uncle Louie. We have two Uncle Louies. We have young Uncle Louie, and we have Uncle Louie, who is my mother-in-law's brother. Young Uncle Louie is actually my wife's brother. So young Uncle Louie likes broccoli rabe, so of course, every holiday it's broccoli rabe. We're going to put a little bit of olive oil in our pan, and we're going to do a bunch of cloves of garlic. I'm actually going to move you guys over for a hair. I'm going to steal a little space on your cutting board, and I'm going to just roughly chop this garlic. We don't want it too small, because the smaller you cut the garlic, the quicker it can brown and then burn. When it burns, it gets bitter.